Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to my 12 days of glitter. So today I have ended up somehow with this look here. I don't know how I ended up with this look. This is the look I've ended up with. It's very dramatic. But aren't all my looks. So anyway, before we get started, I have got something to show you that you'll need. Not that you'll need, but if you wanted to. I ended up making my own glitter liner and it looks like this. Do you see this? Going along the top there. Because, I mean, I've got a lot of the Urban Decay glitter liners and I was just like, but I really wanted this kind of like rose gold, kind of coppery rose gold colour. I was just like, oh, how can I get that? And I have this copper glitter, so I had this Makeup Forever copper glitter here. And I was just like, And then I've got this Makeup Forever gold, this H&M gold, like kind of warm rose gold colour. And I was just like, oh well, maybe I could just put a line of glue on and then stick it to it. No, that never would have happened. Like, it just would have been a mess. So then I had a dual lash glue, which obviously got the wee brush on the end. This is the latex free one, and I thought, oh my god, that's it. So I poured away half of the dual lash glue, and then into it I poured a mixture of the copper and the gold glitter, and I ended up with this. I ended up with this rose gold glitter liner. And I love it. So, I mean, I suppose you could do that with any colour of glitter. Just put it in some latex-free green dual lash glue and voila, you've got the perfect glitter liner of any colour. So that's what I've done, just so you know what I'm using later on in the video. So if you want to see how I created this look, then stay tuned. So I'm starting off by using the ILLASASQUA eyeshadow called Sex. This is just a matte white and I'm using my Lancome trusty number 17 blending brush. I'm working that all over the inner corner, all over the kind of like inner half of the lid, and then I go on and I pack on more colour around the inner corner. Like the goal is I want that inner corner super white, and then I pull that underneath like the lower lash line to kind of about halfway in. So really I'm coating the entire inner corner of my nose. Next I'm going on to the brand new MORPHE 39A palette, and I'm going on with the shade Canvas. Now, Canvas, I'm just keeping that same number 17 brush and I'm using that shade Canvas, which is kind of just like a neutral, warm, light brown transition colour. And I'm just working that around the inner half of my crease, like really intensely. And then you'll see I'm blending that out so there's hardly anything there on the outer half. Next, I'm going on to the shade Evolve. And this is kind of like a slightly deeper warm brown, almost like a light chestnut. And I'm going on with one of my favourite brushes, as you all know, the Zoeva brush in number 224, which is my Luxe Defined Crease brush. So that really is perfect for kind of hooking right into that crease and then building up the colour on the inner corner and up into the inner half of my crease. Just so that it's really, really dark on the inner half for this reverse smoky. And then I take my blending brush and very, very lightly blend that out. So next I'm going on to the black shade of that palette. Oh, this is an amazing black. It's called Muse. And I'm going on to the Zoeva pencil brush. And I'm really, really deepening up that inner corner there with the black. So I'm packing it onto the inner corner with the pencil brush. And then I'm going on to that wee same Zoeva brush that I just used. And I'm very, very lightly blending out that black into the shade Evolve. So the whole point here is that you've got that real intense smokiness on the inner corner for a reverse smoky, and then it's a lot lighter on the outside. Now the NYX Matte Liquid Liner. This is like a dupe for the Urban Decay liquid liner. It's just got a really, really fine tip. Oh, but I'll tell you, it's bloody amazing. I'm just creating really quite a big wing that's really fine on the inside of the eye and really quite thick and dramatic on the outside of the eye there. This dries down nice and matte. I don't want a glossy liner for this look. Otherwise it's going to detract away from the main part of the look later, which is the glitter. Ooh, those are some nice big flicks. Now onto that glitter liner that I created earlier that you've seen in my introduction there. So I'm really just working this along the top of my flick. Just along the top line of the flick. So you're kind of popping it between the lid and the line of my liner, if that makes sense. And then fan that dry. Remember, this is latex-free lash glue, so you do need to fan it, otherwise when you open your eyes too quickly, it'll just transfer. Mascara. I'm going on with the L'Oreal Paradise mascara, and I'm just loading that onto the top lashes. You'll see that nice bushy brush gives me loads and loads of intense volume. Just be careful, sometimes this mascara can clump a wee bit if you apply too much. So you should be left with something that looks like this. So I'm going on with the number 76 and number 77 INGLOT gel liners. This is just a white gel liner and a black gel liner. So with a little liner brush, I'm just taking the white gel liner onto the inner half of my waterline. And then with another liner brush, I'm taking the black onto the outer half of my waterline, so that I'm really brightening up that inner corner, but I'm deepening and adding depth to that outer corner. And then I kind of line the top waterline as well, just to make things a wee bit more intense. Using patting motions with an angled liner brush, I'm starting to kind of pull the lower lash line down towards the inner corner of my nose. So I'm creating that really nice feline flick. I'm then going back to the shade Evolve with a little YSL brush, and I'm just packing on that shadow along the outer half of the lower lash line, and then taking it down that liner towards the inner corner of the nose. So we're really smudging that out with a big number 17 blending brush so that it's nice and soft, nice and diffused. I'm then going on with the shade Muse, which is the matte black, and I'm taking a small definer brush and I'm just smudging out that lower lash line through the lashes. This just makes everything a lot smokier and ties, I think it really ties the look together, to be honest with you. Finally, a bit of mascara onto the lower lashes, only on the outer half where the black is. Don't be taking it into the inner corner. We're going on with our Chloe Elizabeth lashes from Doll Beauty. These are just nice and chunky, and I think they really finished the look off beautifully. And smize. Oh, Tyra Banks would be pleased here. Okay, so that is the finished look. Now, I'm not going to lie, this turned out a wee bit more dramatic, just a wee bit more dramatic than what I intended to, but I'm also living for it, so it's okay. Really like it. Like, I think it makes my eyes look absolutely massive. So yeah, hopefully you've learnt something new again today, and hopefully you liked this tutorial. If you did, then please give me a big thumbs up, and also definitely hit that subscribe button below. And also, if you want to see other looks of mine, then you can get me on my other social media platforms like Instagram or Snapchat. Not that I ever use Snapchat, but you can get me on the Snapchat as well. So until tomorrow, bye!